How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another Riftbound video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today we have, well, our second Riftbound video. We are doing it. Send help! I'm actually getting into Riftbound, starting with this set, Vendetta. I actually got some stuff to open. We're just gonna open up some Riftbound today. Just chat a little bit about the game. Talk about what I bought. We have the dual deck. We have these, which are these vaults. I didn't buy a booster box. I actually bought 4 of these vaults instead, because the store that I was buying from actually had these at about the same price as a sealed booster box, and 4 vaults gives you the same number of booster packs as a sealed booster box, but they also give you like these storage things, some promos, but also a bunch of runes, which I need because I'm just getting into Riftbound, so I actually need the runes to like build decks. By the way, I do plan on building a deck, and I do plan on building my girl, one of my favorite characters in all of League of Legends, Akali here. I basically said when they, announced Riftbound and I did my review of the Proving Grounds, I was like, you know what, I might get into Riftbound when they make some of the characters that I like, such as like Riven or Morgana or Akali here. So yeah, man, we're getting into Riftbound. We'll have to see just how much Riftbound content I do here on the channel. If you like Riftbound, if you'd like me to do more Riftbound content, like my regular suite of content, deck techs, news, all that kind of stuff, let me know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Because yeah, the game seems pretty cool. I thought it was pretty fun to begin with, and a lot of my friends and colleagues are also getting into it. And well, it's got my girl Akali. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into our top down and open up some Riftbound. Let's do it. All right. Who's ready to bound some rifts? Today we're going to be opening up this Zed and Shen showdown deck thing. I actually don't really know what comes inside. I mean, obviously you get 2 decks, but I don't know the cards or any other peripherals. It's kind of heavy, actually. And then, of course, as I mentioned, we'll be opening up some of those vaults. This is actually how they come, apparently, from the manufacturer. They come in like a case of 3. So we'll be opening up these 3. And you know what? Let's just kind of like get those out of here right now. And like I said, I bought these because you get 6 booster packs per vault, and it is 24 packs per booster box. And so I bought 4 of these for about the same price as a booster box. I don't really know if the hits are as good, but I guess we'll find out. And why am I buying this set in particular? Well, because I want to build Akali. I know she's not the best in the game, but I don't care. I don't care. I still want to build Akali because I like Akali. And if I get, really into Riftbound and it does become one of the main things here, I will likely build some actual like meta decks. I did buy a booster box of Origins. It's on the way here. I don't have it yet. And then I'll be like buying singles. I figured I'd, open up some packs a little bit, see if I get lucky, and then buy some packs from there. I mean, buy singles from there. So let's go ahead and check out this first. I bought this one kind of on a whim. I bought these ones to hopefully get some cool like Akali cards. But I bought this one kind of on a whim because the store that I bought this from also had this on sale for like less than 20 bucks. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. I did buy all the initial starter decks for Riftbound. That's how I kind of play tested and learned how to play the game. And I also bought the Proving Grounds box set as well. Which was cool. I really like the Proving Grounds box set. I thought it was a fantastic product. Ooh, you actually get two packs. All right, bonus packs. We have our 2 decks. Oh yeah, we have Shen, Eye of Twilight, and Zed, Master of Shadows. I played a lot of Zed in Runeterra, actually. Zed was pretty cool. All right, so this is kind of like a typical like I would call like a clamshell-esque thing. It has some paper deck boxes. That's fine. I like when games do this. I don't think this adds a ton of value, but I think it's kind of cool. And then it has some play mats, which are nice. And then, of course, we have the how to play, which is cool. This one might have been updated since the starter decks that I initially purchased. Because like I said, I got the first wave of stuff. And I know they have updated the rules to be maybe a little bit more clear. So we'll see if that is true for this as well. I'm just going to set this back in here because I don't want to make too much garbage as I toss it on the floor. And let's open up the decks, and then we'll just like open up a bunch of packs. Let's open up the Zed deck first. It looks like he is red and purple. And once again, as I am new to Riftbound as a thing, I mean, obviously, like I said, I did a review. I played Riftbound a bit. And I've watched some content on Riftbound, but not a ton. I don't have all of the nomenclature down exactly, so I'm just going to call it red and purple. Do people just call it red and purple, or do you call it by the actual, like, lore name? Because I know there's, like, body, mind, fury? It's like rage or fury for red. I don't remember what purple is. Anyway, here we have Zed, Master Shadows. Cardstock is very Riftboundy cardstock. It looks like there's a little bit of whitening here and there, but overall it like feels pretty good. Riftbound cards are like really thick, man. So we have Zed, Master of Shadows, Zed from the Shadows, Deathmark. It's pretty cool that it does come with some of the higher rarity stuff for the deck. Though it only comes, it looks like, with one-ofs. And I'm generally pretty against this sort of like starter deck design. It looks like we get 2 of this Zed though. That's cool. Actually, it looks like you get a lot of like rares. So you get a decent amount of rares. I prefer when they give you like play sets or half play sets, so you know you can build like a fully, you know, more or less like a coherent deck from just 1 or 2 starter decks. This sort of design where it's just like, hey, there's a one-off rare here or there. This is reminiscent of old like Magic the Gathering starter deck design, and I generally feel that we've evolved past that over the years. It's not the worst thing in the world at all. It's just something that I don't know, I think game devs could improve upon in the future. I'm sure as a starter deck experience, this is fine. I just want to talk about everything that's going on in my brain. Anyway, we have Perfect Execution. So we have a couple copies here. Shadow Assassin. Definitely can't remember what. This is a Rune Terror card that I played a lot. Did she like draw you a card and have like stealth or whatever? Shadow Fiend. This was the art for like Zed's Shadow, wasn't it? Gust Monk, Ravenbloom, Prefect, Twilight Step. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of go through here. I know some of the cards, but not a lot of them. I do have a list that I want to build for Akali. It is an expensive list. It's probably like 200-ish bucks because I want to run the set 1 Kaisa, which is kind of an expensive card. It's like an $80 card. We have Shadow Temple, Threshold of the Grey, and Zon Wardens. Then of course we have our runes, and then we have some tokens: Shadow Clone, Tentacle Token, and then Empowered, and money, gold token. Cool. I'll very likely keep these like together, and then unless I need some of the cards at all, but I don't think so. I'll likely keep these together, and then add these to my suite of pre-constructed decks that I have. Because like I said, I have all of the original starters like Victor and whatnot, and then I also have all of the Proving Grounds decks, and you'll just have a nice little battle box. So we have Shen, Eye of Twilight, the Tanky Ninja. Does look very cool. And if you're curious about like, oh, have you played League of Legends? Yes, I actually was one of the beta testers for League of Legends. I have, you might have been able to get it other ways, but I have the Riot Girl Tristana skin that you got for being, was it for being specific in the beta or just playing early? Discipline's a really great card. I know this one for sure. I need the set 1 like Counterspell. It's like a $5 common. Twilight Shroud, I think my Akali deck runs at least 1 or 2 of those, and this one too. The Mournful Witness, my deck will be running a couple of these as well. Dragon Form, Disciple of Shen, Keeper of Law, Soul Spinner. Oh, Charm is another one that I'll be running in the deck. This is like forces a enemy unit to move. Pretty cool. Loyal Ploro. And then we also have Kinku Temple, Threshold of the Grey, as well as Grove of the God Willow. And I was like okay at League of Legends. Basically like a gold diamond tier player. I have several victorious skins on my account. including Morgana, which is one of my favorite champs. So it was pretty cool. Pretty happy to get the victorious Morgana skin. Anyway, let's open up some Vendetta packs, dude. Obviously, we're looking for like cool Akali stuff, but if I open up something crazy, let me. I mean, I'll probably be able to figure it out. But Mesmerize. I do really like the art in this game. I'd be very curious to know what percentage of the art in Riftbound is from Runeterra and what percentage is like original to Riftbound. So we have Protective Sands, we have Perfect Execution featuring my girl Akali. We have Lacerate. Kinku Lifeblade, this is kind of like the foil. The foiling is super muted for these ones, but it's kind of like the foil common. Oh, we have Shen. This is another copy of the Shen we got in the starter deck, so if we want to run more on that starter, hey, look, we got it. We got a Glowstone gear. Very nice. And then Order Rune and a little play. I like that they have these little play tip things, like Steps of Combat in the starter, in the booster packs. That is so 90s, dude. That is such a like 90s game design. I remember opening old packs of Magic that had that. We had that in like Middle Earth CCG. Yeah, cool stuff. Very nostalgic. Very nostalgic. Dragon Form, Tomb Raider, Barbara. We got. Well, we always get foils in this game. Profiteer. I recognize that art. We get Affectionate Poro. Oh, look, he's cute. And then we have the Eloy. I honestly don't know how you pronounce her name. She's a character that was introduced, a champion that was introduced way after I stopped playing League of Legends. And then, ooh, we got I got a Nasus legend card. Very nice. And a little mech token. Cool. So we didn't get anything above like a rare in those packs. Hopefully we'll get some in the Vendetta vaults. Vendetta vaults. Okay. Let's crack this open. You also get, like I said, you get some storage. These are awkwardly sized storage. They're kind of small. They remind me of like old Magic, like fat packs and bundles. I guess Magic still does the bundles. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Or I guess if you're more familiar with Pokemon, the trainer boxes or elite trainer boxes or whatever. Let's go ahead and carefully slide this off. All right. We'll be recycling that. Here we have the actual box with the Riftbound Rift logo. We do be rifting. Here's the insides. It's just more cardboard. Got some shiny card. Well, it's not really shiny cardboard. Glossy cardboard. I guess you can punch these out. Oh, there's like you can use this one as like a divider. Actually, the divider might be useful. Hold on. Take out the divider. The divider might be useful in sorting these like rudimentarily for now. And then you have everything else inside. Basically, the actual contents are 6 booster packs. You get some runes and a promo. And then obviously you get the storage box itself, which would be nice for me to store some stuff. And by some stuff, I mean all these cards. And then we've got this. All right, so here we have our 6 Packerinos. And then I guess I'll scooch to the starter decks over here. We have the promos. We'll go over the promos once, but I'm pretty sure you get the same promos in all of these. Like I said, I bought 4 of these, but I did open up one of them off screen because I could not help myself. The foiling on this one is also pretty muted here. It's kind of like a metallic-y kind of foil. I don't know where to put. I'll put this just to the side. I'll put this to the side. I'm like, it doesn't go in any of these piles. And they also just have a brick of runes. I'm not going to open this up. It's just a brick of runes. It'll be nice for me to have when I want to build decks. Getting several of these, I'll have more than enough runes to build a bunch of different decks. So yeah, let's just kind of go through these a little bit quicker now that we've kind of taken a look at some of the commons. As you can see, we're doing a little bit of sorting. So I'll kind of go through the commons quickly, and then we'll hit the uncommons. Shock Blast. We have a Crumbling Sands. Then we have another Glowstone, second Glowstone, and then a Body Rune. My luck, I've not opened up very many Riftbound packs, but my luck's not great. In the packs that I've opened so far, I think I've opened up only one card ever higher than a rare. To be fair, I've only opened up like 10 Riftbound packs, but in those 10 packs, the luck wasn't great. Oasis Rider. We have Decree of Strength. Decree of Justice. I'm gonna make some Angels or Soldier tokens. And then, ooh, we have a Cataclysmic Duel. 8 cost, triple runes. Each player chooses a unit they control, kill the rest. Okay. We'll put that one over here since it's a little bit of a higher rarity. I don't remember what the rarities are called. Is it epic? Epic? I know they're like over rare is the really nice ones, and then you have like the signatures, and there's like the alt arts, but I don't remember like what the fundamental rarity is called. It might just be epic, but I don't know, man. I don't know. We got some shiny stuff here. Ooh. I can actually kind of tell. I'm so familiar with opening TCGs. I can tell that one of these is textured. It's textured foil. So here we have the Plaza Guardian. Good old 10-drop. And then we have Decree of Unity. Another Decree. All right. I want the Akali over rare. That's the big thing that I'm looking for. Whoop. It's green. Oh, could it be Irelia? Oh, okay. All right, we got a Sona. Harmonious. And then we have this other stuff. Let's take a look at this. This is my first time opening a textured alternate art card for this game. So let's kind of like take a look at the texturing and the foiling. It's pretty good. It's pretty like thin, like close to the card. Some of the textured foils, you can tell that they're like thicker. They're raised a little bit more. This one's a little bit less raised, but it is obviously like gorgeous. Sona's not a card that I have on my radar for any of the decks I want to build, but it's an absolutely gorgeous card. So we'll set that right there. I want the Kaisa. I know there's an alternate art Kaisa and maybe an Irelia in this set, or maybe the Irelia was in a different set, or maybe the Kaisa was in a different set. I think the Kaisa is in this set. And that's kind of like the other big thing I'm looking for, other than the Akali over rare. And then other than that, just like, we're just opening some packs and having fun, man. We got a Rampage. We have a Rage Amplifier. We have a Mel. Very pretty. And then Chaos. Oh, purple is Chaos. Chaos. Lost in Chaos. Is that what he says? Is that what the Arbiter says? I mean, the Archon says? Other than like power overwhelming. Punching Poro. He is more kicking than punching, I would say. He's more kicking than punching. Questionable Tome. Great name. Great name on that one. Brutal Hunter, Mask Mother, Crazy Homie, Repair Specialist. Got a Rampage, a Pendulum Blade, Sacred Protector, Legion, Marauder. Ooh, Riven. I know this is just a rare, but Riven is one of my favorite characters in all of League of Legends. I remember when they first released this character, I was like a day one Riven player. They were like, she's like a fighting game character. You do these combos and you do these things. Not quite, but I like Riven a lot. We got Shen. Riven is one of my favorites. Whenever they make a Riven, like actual like legend to play as, sign me up, bro. I'm in. So yeah, Akali, Riven, Morgana. These are like the characters that I really enjoyed when I used to play League of Legends. So yeah, looking forward to all of that. And this could be a game for me where it's just like, hey, I interface with it on my own time. I have a Hextech disc. Oh, Kennen. We have a one of the higher rarities. Kennen, Storm of Shuriken. Very nice. Okay. So in that box, in that vault, we got one very beautiful like alternate art. And then we got two of like the super rare type rarities. Okay. Let's see how consistent that'll be with the next box. I will say the one that I opened off camera was like not great. It was very not good, which is great that I did not open it on camera. It was also like, I'm gonna put air quotes, loose, as it was like not part of the sealed thing that this one came with. It was not really sealed, but these ones are all like packaged together in the thing, and the other one was more loose. I did buy these all from the same store. All right. I do like that you get multiple rares per pack. That's cool. Very like reminiscent of some other TCGs that I've played and covered here on the channel. Let's set box off to the side again. Add this to my pile of runes. And then we got our... Oh yeah, we got the promos too. But we'll set the promos off to the side. They're literally the same promo. So I'm just going to have a bunch of those tokens, which is fine. I could maybe build a Zed or something. I like Zeds. That's cool. Zed's no Akali, but... And Akali is called, like, Rogue Assassin in this as well. So I was like, it's perfect. It's perfect. She has the word rogue in it. So, yeah. And like I said, I don't care if she's not good. I'm going to make a deck anyway. Rage Amplifier. And we have another Forgotten Relic. The Tall Helmet. We have a Tall Helmet. And a little mech. Little robot. Yeah. And so, if you're watching this and you're like, I like Riftbound, please let me know if you would like me to do more Riftbound content. I believe I said at the start, let me know if you'd like me to do regular Riftbound content. We got Steel Paws. And then we have Auroch General. So I've got some rares here. There are some rares. So like I said, I bought a box of Origins that we'll be opening on the channel as well. There are rares in that set that I really need. There's like Meteor Fall or Starfall or something. I need commons from that set. So yeah, that'll be a nice one to open because there's a lot of stuff we need to get. Up from the Deep, got some good Tentacles. Another Hex Tech Disc. And, ooh, we got another, like, high-rarity, like, epic card. This is a Jace, a signature spell Jace, not the Mind Sculptor. 3-drop, ready up to 4 units, gear, and or runes. Okay, okay. I like a nice little, like, untapper, whatever you want to call that in Riftbound. Readier. I don't know the, once again, I don't know the nomenclature. If I do this more, I will learn the nomenclature. As with all TCGs that I cover, at least I will try to learn. We have Kicking Poro. Just gotta get that in there. Rampage. Shadow Assassin. I always like the art on that one too. We have Hand Hammer. Good old Punch Hammer. Got another Nasus. And my brother really played a lot of Nasus. We got an Eclipse Dragon. That's a very thin and long dragon. It's like a, this Chinese style, maybe. As I look at it, I'm like, I don't know if the body continues in a snaky fashion. Can I tell if there's a, I can't really quite tell in this pack. Sometimes you can just tell, like just by the slight glint, I can be like, that is a textured foil glint. Ooh, we got a foil Shadow Assassin. Well, it's kind of foil. We have a... Oh, it's probably going to be a nice one. Oh, no. We had the foil. Anyway, here's a Zed. And then we have another Shen. All right. Oh! Okay. Sure. Okay. We have a foil rune. A foil Mind Rune. Okay. Actually, no idea on the rarity of these. It does have here... No idea on the rarity or the value of these. But, hey, look. It is a textured card. I did not expect the rune. I didn't know you can even do that. I knew you could get like the special Ultra Art runes and whatnot, like promos, like from tournaments and stuff. I didn't know you can open up in packs. Though then again, I don't know a ton about how these are collated. Grumpy Rock Bear. I think we did get something cool in here. Decree of Focus. Ooh, Matriarch of War. This one is Ambessa. And then Order Rune. Order Rune. We haven't even opened an Akali yet at all. That was the second box, or the second thingy. The second vault. All right, last vault. Come on, big money. And by big money, just give me an Akali. Hey, I just want a casual Akali over rare, right? Mostly because I will likely end up buying one And I saw how much they are, and I don't want to spend, I don't want to buy it, because it is expensive. It's like $200 or $300, I think. So, I mean, I could just trade. I have some cards, I have more than some. I have a lot of cards that are valued at around that price from other games, so maybe I could just sell a nice Gundam card or so. So we'll see. We'll see. That I'm not using. All right, last few Riftbound packs for our, I don't know, our first foray into Riftbound, our first bounding into the rifts. I'm very curious to know what the pull rates of a like an actual like sealed booster box are, and see how they compare to this. Like I said, I am getting an Origins box, but I don't know what the pull rates, how they would differ from a newer set if they've changed them at all. So we have an Auroch General, another one. I'm getting a lot of dupes here. And then, ooh, we have a signature, Shen signature Shadow Dash. All right. Maybe we just build Shen. I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of Shen. The tanky ninja's never really been my thing. I like Akali. Specifically, I like, the skin that I used was like Blood Moon Akali, I think is what she was called. It was like the red outfit. I thought it was very cool. Consuming Curse, like a Zed mask. We have, ooh, a foil Perfect Execution, or whatever you want to call this. I'm just going to call it foil. Crumbling Sands, gotta go grip a sand. Decree of Strength. And then a Bidet Rune. My favorite type of rune, Bidet runes. Hey man, when you go to Japan, you gotta use the bidet runes. Unironically though, I don't know, I'm not gonna start. Oops. Start talking about the bidets. Throw the cards all over the place. All right, we got the matriarch. We got some stuff. We have the Plaza. Oh, actually, we might have had a great pack. Because I noticed that you get an extra thing if it doesn't have, like, the common or uncommon foil thing there. So you have a Plaza Guardian. Oh, we finally got an Akali. I mean, obviously, like I said, I want the over rare Akali, which is currently behind. Wait a minute. We did get something. Oh, ooh, Victor. Okay. So we got Akali. We can actually technically build the deck now. Or at least start to build a deck. And then we got this Victor. Also, very cool. Like I said, look at the foiling on this thing. No idea the value of these cards in particular. Because like I said, I was looking for Kaisa specifically. Kaisa and the Akali. And I know the Kaisa was quite a bit. I'm not sure about the Victor or the Sona, though. Getting the Sona, I do like Sona. So that's a nice one to just have. We got Sky Cruiser, Onslaught. We have a Bakai Sand Spinner. Yeah, so we have the foil, like, common, uncommon. You can tell that you don't get the hit then if you do that. Look at this dude, Fallen Feline. Not having a good day. not having a good day. This is me when I was, like, dropping the cards. Me dropping the cards all over the place. No! Meow! Anyway, I will not do that again. I will not do that again. Alright, another Shadow Assassin. We love the shadows, we love assassins. Hungry Like a Wolf. Gusty Monk. Ooh, we're gonna have another one here. Because we did not have the common one. So we have a Mel Defiant Soul, once again, very pretty. Very pretty. We have another Riven. Also very pretty. And then, ooh, it's going to be Public Execution. This is a signature spell for Ambessa. All right, we'll take that. Nice. All right, well, our last pack of Riftbound for today, at least. I mean, I'm definitely going to be buying. So I didn't get any of the Akali cards. I mean, I've got Akali, but I didn't get any of, like, her signature spell or anything, which is fine. The singles aren't too bad, so I will be buying singles, obviously. But I wanted to see, hey, let's open up some packs and have some fun, see if we get anything cool. We have the Fretful Feline, and then we have another Hex Tech disc. Ooh, we got a Zed, a Master of Shadows, to go with our starter deck Zed. And then, actually, that's kind of cool that you get the Zed and the clone in the same pack. All right, that's our opening of some Riftbound. We got some shiny stuff. At least in these boxes, we did get a textured card in each one of these. The one that I opened up off screen did not even get one of these at all. I did not get a textured card at all. So glad we opened up the ones that seem to have like the better stuff in there. Obviously, I think the best thing here is Sona. Well, it might be the rune. I actually don't know the value of these things, but I like Sona. So I'm calling the best one here Sona. She's very pretty. And then, of course, we got these. We got, what, 5 out of 3. So, yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's okay hit rates, I suppose. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know if you'd like me to do more Riftbound content in the future. It will not all be pack openings. We could do deck techs, news, discussion, all that kind of stuff. The regular suite of content. But either way, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.